everyone. My outfit's kind of clashing with the walls. I'm making this video as an update for my spring-summer capsule wardrobe. I'm doing this like twice a year, only because what I like to do is see 2 seasons at a time. With spring and summer, it's weird because you have humid, warm days, and then you have like kind of cool nights. So it's kind of like a mix. But the main thing is I just switched out all my winter and fall clothing. It's a nice feeling. Took me a little time. I'm a little sweaty now. But the main thing is I see a color scheme, and I am going to make a mood board for this because I think it's a good idea. The color scheme I'm looking at, and I'll show you a picture of how it looks right now. I'm still working on parts of my room. I want to like update it and everything. I just want to like transform everything. But this is what it looks like at the moment. Yeah, it looks like a lot. This is based on dresses in the front, short sleeves in the middle, and then jackets and cardigans at the end. And then the way back, what you may or may not see, is the photo shoot outfit. So those are the outfits strictly for historical and fantasy type photo shoots. I know with quarantine it's not going to happen, but I can kind of like finesse some ways to possibly use them. And then on the dresser, what you don't see is on the dresser I have some outfits lined up for characters for anime and cosplay. So I will be working on those. I just made a list of the characters I'm going to be doing starting this week. I find it easier to do characters that have brown hair, such as my hair right now. My hair at the moment reminds me of Will from Hocus Pocus. I'm very feeling the Will vibes today, if that makes any sense. So I'm thinking tonight to possibly make some Will Hocus Pocus TikToks, just because it's a cool character, and I mean I feel bad he turns into a cat, but I realize my hair kind of reminds me of that like era, and I have a shirt that looks like his shirt. So, the main thing is with my outfits, I'm noticing the color scheme of sky blues, blues, yellows, and a few browns. So I think that's okay. I think in between there are some warm tones with like the pink. There's like 2 pinks that you can see. And then there's a green, that's my green skirt. That's for like nighttime things. And then there's a coral dress. So what I'm saying is the color scheme. So what I'm going to do is make a mood board. That's the main thing I'm trying to get at. I want to make a mood board based on the colors, even the outfit I'm wearing today. I like this. It was a shirt that had stained and I altered it. It looks kind of like the bottom is a little like ratchetly cut. That's okay. Stuff happens. So there's like even a few gray tones in there. So I'm basically focusing on the blues and yellows and brown. I'm gonna make like a color swatch thing because I like to stay organized with that whole idea, and with the characters for TikToks, that's a side thing I can show you guys. So I'm going to be going through this mess. It's sort of a mess because I have outfits that either are in trend or not in trend. And when it comes down to my professional outfits, so this is a mishmash of summer wear, casual, professional, retro. With the retro, the ideas I'm going with feel more of like 70s. I have like 2 80s like shirts. I don't have a lot of 80s, but it's mostly like the 70s and end of the 60s. And it's like I do have some 60s based outfits. I'm taking a break from the 50s. I just think I'm feeling more into the 60s and 70s. So that's just me at the moment. That's what I just feel comfortable with. So yeah. So in the middle with like the professional wear, I'm going to go through it because I want to make sure the outfits I have for like interviews and for my job, like when I get my job, I don't have one yet. When I get a job for my remote editing, I'm looking for one. When I get one, I want to go through to make sure my outfits are up to date because I don't want to wear outdated office type wear or outdated professional wear. Some places are more casual. I think it's very depending. I just don't want to wear like outdated outfits. I think that might kind of like affect my image. You know what? I think I don't know, and that's mostly like outfits from the 2000s. There's different eras of different styles. It's nothing against the designers or anything. It's just I'm just trying to stay professional and up to date with things. Uh, so that's why I want to go through some things and then make sure if stuff still fits. If it doesn't fit, I'm gonna chuck it. Some outfits I keep because I keep thinking like, oh, I'll just work out. I actually was this week looking at tiny homes, possibly like when I graduate and when I get a job. I would like to know like a goal. I need to know like the prices of tiny homes, the prices of apartments, just so I can get a good gist of like where I should, like how much I need to save up for to get to that level to at least afford a tiny house or afford an apartment. Because I'm myself and just one person, I don't really need much. I'd be fine with an apartment. I'd be fine with a tiny house. I know I'll be in debt for a very long time, so a good chance I'll be home with my family for a while. Unless we downsize, which they've been talking about, but we are not thinking to downsize at the moment. We have some incredible neighbors. Yeah, that's what I've been kind of doing. Just like looking at different things. I looked at vehicles this week. I know I cannot afford one. I am well aware. If I could afford a vehicle, I would want to go for a retro pickup truck because I could then use the back for like if I'm going to be if it's like I want to just like make it like a little hangout, sit in the back. Like you can like sit and watch the stars. You can haul back stuff back and forth for like film reasons. Like if I need film equipment, that's a good reason. Or I can just put a top on it. At least I'd have all that space in the back, and then just put equipment. It's an idea. I mean, you can do that basically with a lot of cars. And for college, you know. But usually with college, people can like afford better cars. But at the same time, I have been at school longer. So because I've been at school longer, I don't have a good job. Many of my friends actually have good jobs, and they can afford a better car. My book, I just should be happy that I have a place to live in, you know, and I am. I am very happy. On my own, I cannot afford a car. I cannot afford much. I can afford my equipment, though. That's the nice. I can afford equipment. If I really needed a car, I guess I could buy one with what I have. It's just I don't really need one at the moment because I'm just home and I usually commute by train and subway. So I'm not too lenient or I'm not too dependent on cars. So that's nice. Even my bike is broken. So I don't even depend on my bike. So yeah, it's just kind of like, I understand like I'm almost 25, so I feel like I need to like upgrade my life in some ways. It's like a video game. In some ways, I need to like upgrade. And my room is like a big start to like I want to upgrade a lot of stuff in my room. I've been even thinking to move all the furniture around because to me I've been looking at the same furniture in the same places since middle school. It's kind of weird. I at least want to do that. At least do it once for about a month. If I don't feel comfortable, just put it back to normal again. It's not really a big deal. I need help because it's like really heavy wood. Because when a lot of my friends in middle school got like IKEA style furniture of like that wasn't. I don't know, my furniture looks Victorian, so it's kind of like it's one theme. With IKEA furniture, you can usually change it up. You can switch around the styles. With my Victorian furniture, you usually have to stay in the theme of Victorian. I think it works now because it does look cottagecore-esque, but without the retro vibes. It's like Victorian cottagecore, if you want to go down that route. Or like, it does work for like fairy-esque rooms or fairy cottagecore. So in some ways it's great, in other ways it's a little limiting, so it depends how you look at it. Yeah, the main thing is like I've just been working on like trying to like up my life, I guess. Upgrade my life, yeah. And I finished my school stuff, so yeah, the main thing this summer I'm going to be doing is working on script writing, organizing my senior film, and looking for work. Yeah, that's really it. So aside from that, I'll just be enjoying summer with the family, hopefully working on more video projects. I am working on the list of video projects for different platforms, and possibly doing some live streams. I know I mentioned it, didn't do it. I'm going to do it soon. That is the thing. I want to do some live streams. Even if no one shows up, that's cool. I don't really mind. The point is I did a live stream. And for me, it's like, it's different because when you do a live stream, you don't have the chance to edit what you do and say and whatnot. So all people are going to realize is how much of an awkward bean I actually am. And that's okay, because you know what? At least it's being realistic. I think after I go through, so aside from like the professional wear, going through what fits, what doesn't fit, what is trendy, what isn't trendy, then I'm going to go through the rest of the clothing and see what I actually do like. Because when based on my closet, it's like all the seasons, and I don't like looking at all the seasons. I know some minimalists are very different, but I don't like looking at all the seasons. It actually overwhelms me. So I actually put in a container all my sweaters just so I don't have to look at them. My jackets and my dresses hang on one whole hanger thing. My whole skirt rack just broke or disconnected, so I have to figure out how to fix it. And on the bottom shelf is like this like L-shaped situation, and that's mostly like shirts, cardigans, flannels, jackets. And then there's like my shorts and pants are all rolled up into the cubby holes. So that's basically exactly how it looks. The bottom has like a few shoes for more cosplay. I'd say about 2 pairs, because one, actually no, one includes my snow boots, and the other one is my Fluttershy shoes, which I don't really wear at all because I haven't cosplayed Fluttershy in a very long time. And on the side, it's like on the door, it's actually all my scarves and my just like accessories. So yeah, that's kind of like where it is. In the back, it's just like scarves. So it looks like a lot, but it is kind of somewhat organized, but not really. So that's why I need to have like, everything like organized. So I go by the season. Spring and summer is current, and I like it. I do kind of like it. It's a little different, but I think I like looking at something new versus like looking at the same thing every day. So that's kind of like where I'm at. I'm gonna do the 555 with it too. If you guys want me to make a video series about the 555, which is a game I created, and it makes my life easier and it's easier for me to organize, I can do that because I don't mind. But you have to remember, I made that game. It makes it easier for me to get rid of stuff. So I'm going to go through it. I already have about 2 shirts I'm looking at to get rid of. One might be too small, and I have just never worn. I bought it, thought it was cute because it has a scarf at the top. It's built into, like, it's connected to the shirt, so it ties the top. Me and my mom have that love for those kind of shirts. And then there's another one that I just wore for my Pam the Office TikToks, because I actually have a lot of button-ups, so I was like, I can just use other button-ups. I don't have to just save this one shirt that has a connected vest. It also was used for Peach Girl, which no one really remembers. And I wore it for Peach Girl when I was their brunette version, and yeah, I think I'm good with it, you know? And then I have 2 costumes I'm selling, but we're not in the right season, so they're not going to sell. So yeah, it's kind of like, what's going on? So I'm gonna go through more stuff. I don't really think I need to like make any more videos about like me decluttering. I think they're fun for me to watch. Other people do it, but I get nervous about doing it, like about people seeing me like go through my room and like declutter or something. But it's kind of like it's a bit too much of my life. Yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at. I also my bucket of shoes that was on my floor. Anyone had saw in like previous videos, I moved all that to a shelving unit so they're all on display so I can see everything. Because if I don't see everything, I'm not gonna wear them. That's not good. So I just need to like see everything. I am working on my bookshelf too. I made a list of like things I want to do this week. One thing is a bookshelf. I need a bookshelf. I need a tall bookshelf. And aside from that, work on my rug, get that cleaned. If the color doesn't come, because it's very faded. If the color doesn't come back, I'm gonna just chuck it and get another rug. You know, the goal I would want is probably like sky blue, because currently it's like baby blue with white pattern on it. So yeah, that's what I would do. And yeah, they're just kind of like little things. Getting everything off the floor, I already did this week. There was like some stuff on the floor, like books and papers, because I don't have any more space. As I said, I am looking at apartment stuff, and I'm looking at tiny homes because I do need more space. And I have a studio, which I love, but also that needs help. That could be a video right there. It needs to be turned around. It needs to be reorganized in a way where it is organized, but there's not a lot of light in there, and it could look better. I know that could look better. So yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at.